Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Megaman 4. We've just revealed that Dr. Wily was behind his scheme of forcing Dr. Cossack and his robots to take on Megaman for him to attempt world domination because he kidnapped his daughter Kalinka. So now we're off to Dr. Wily's castle and we're going to take him down once and for all. But not really, because there's still 6 more games. Now, because I have terrible pacing, I'm gonna immediately jump to the top of that ladder after I pause the game. Yeah. So I pressed the record button at the wrong time. Or it just takes a second, which I probably should have waited. But, you know, now I know this stuff. Actually, I knew this stuff. But, you know, I was kind of in a rush when I recorded this. Leave me alone. Because my last run was, well, the first one was terrible. This one was much better. Skip. Now, the first Wily stage is actually filled with Metars. There's literally, well, actually, correction, there is one different enemy type. And they pop up, I think, twice. I could be wrong, but I think they only pop up twice. But this stage, you're mainly dealing with every type of Metar. The weird spinny, dancy Metars, the ones that shoot 3 bullets, like you're seeing here. Yeah, they only take 3 shots or 1 charge shot to take them down. So, yeah, just make sure you fill up on stuff, because you don't fill up as you switch to castles, but, you know, I barely use my weaponry, so I already have everything pretty much full. So, once we get to the boss rush, although I'm pretty sure a lot of people either already knew that there was going to be more to the game, because, like, seriously, if there's a Mega Man, like a classic Mega Man game, where Wily's not behind it, you know, because they even make fun of this in Mega Man 9 and 10. Well, more 9 rather than 10, but, you know, see this little drill guy that's on the bottom. He pops up, I believe, once or twice. Well, once, obviously. But, you know, I don't bother with these block puzzles, so I just use the wire and skip the whole thing. It's easier. Now, here you either can use Rush Jet or deal with it, but I find that they get in the way really easily, so just jump on the first block, wait, and then go for the second block after it pops up, because it gives you some room to breathe. And then just use the wire to try and jump up. But I missed it, so now I'm gonna get stuck in a block. That looks weird. Just how the block shot me down. Okay, let's try this again. Now I'm stuck under another block. And another block. And the roof. I'm trying to make a joke here, because I don't want to, you know, stop the pacing of the game. Or my talking, because, you know, I kept going quiet in the last few episodes, and, you know, I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to try to keep it going, keep rolling. There's another energy tank, the swimming Metars. Why is this face here? It's a face. He shot me. And yeah. Now, this next boss has kind of an odd name. It's the... It's coming to me. I'm snapping because I can. I believe it's the... What was it? It was the Daddy Metar or something like that. It's weak to the wing boomerang. No, the ring boomerang. Make sure to try and jump once he jumps at you, so that way you don't get stuck to the ground, because, yeah, that'll happen. And then he drops 4 Metars that don't shoot, they just run to the side, so be careful. Make sure you avoid that. Now, he is weak to the ring boomerang, but it doesn't do that much damage to him, so it might be better off if you just use the Mega Buster. And, yeah. On to Wily stage number 2. Let's move. Get on with it. Take down the next stage, the next boss, get onto that boss rush. And, well, once we get close to it, I'll explain, because this song, I didn't download it, so it might sound a bit off. See? But, you know, that's how it works and all. Hopefully this video doesn't get taken down because of the song I use, but I doubt it will. I just gotta make sure to put in the proper crediting. And why are there so many spikes here? Like, seriously. That was a dangerous slide. I already have 90 tanks, I don't need another, so that's why I skipped it, if you're wondering. And... yeah, this stage is pretty short, not really anything remarkable. You just want to just try to run through it. And fill up on ring boomerang. Try to get that filled up as much as you can. Hey, look, it's Eddie! Or Flip Top. I need ring boomerang filled up, so yeah. And you might want to go to the right ladder, because the left one leads to that enemy that just spazzes out because he can't go onto the ladder. Even though when you do the screen transition, he's on the ladder. Hey, look, an extra life. You know, is it just me, or does the wallpaper on the left with Megaman's face look a little kind of derpy? Like, seriously. Well, why is he smiling like that? It's weird. I'm just looking off to the side. It doesn't make any sense. Like, Dr. Cossack and Kalinka look fine, but then you look at Megaman, it's just like, what is he doing? Like, I understand in the story of the game, Megaman has, like, the mentality of, like, a 10-year-old. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you're all fighting robots that want your head, as well as an evil scientist that wants you dead. So it's like, you know, maybe give him a more serious face, make him ready for action, not so much like, yeah, this is killing robots, it's fun, because it's kind of what you're doing is, you know, murdering your own kind, really. Super fighting robot. Kills other robots. Anyway, on to the boss. You like that transition? No? Too bad! I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I don't know this boss's name. I'm just gonna call him Big Red. I just stopped talking. Now, Big Red, someone's gonna make a joke out of this, I'm sure. Big Red, all he does is he shoots the balls out of the top of his head that explode, so you wanna watch out for that. And then he also shoots the fireballs out of his nose. And his weakness, as you can see, is like that green dot. But it's really hard to hit, because you have to be not pixel perfect, but next to it. So just, and I don't know what his weakness is. I believe it's the ring boomerang, but I never tested it, so yeah. It's the ring boomerang or the drill bombs, but I'm not sure. So I just went with the Mega Buster because it's the easiest to aim with, even though I keep missing. And this is getting annoying, just the explosions that are constantly going off. But now he's dead! Wouldn't that be funny? You just walk, like, Dr. Wily walks into a room getting ready to set up a boss and you just have Mega Man standing there. But now we're on to Wily Stage 3, which is really short, and then it's just the boss rush, and on to it. Now, so I can get this out of the way, I should have planned this ahead, but let me just go ahead and pull this up. 1 second, I'm working on it, I'm working on it as fast as I can. Free energy tank that I don't need. Extra life that I don't need. Now, the song that I have coming up is called I Like It Loud. And then the artist is Cash Cash. I'll put it in the description and leave all that. So, hopefully nothing goes wrong. And hopefully my video doesn't get taken down because I gotta type in a bunch of stuff that I kinda don't want to type in. But I like the song, so I'm gonna put it in anyway. Yeah. I'll try to leave, if I can figure it out, I'll try to leave a link in the description, but I don't know how to do that. So, I'll probably just have to type all that out properly. Yeah? I still haven't figured this whole thing out yet. I'm working on it, and I'm doing my best. But, we're about to get started with the boss rush. So, I'm gonna shut up as you guys watch this, and yeah, I hope you guys like the song. It's a little bit unsynced because I couldn't download it properly, so it might sound a bit off. Hopefully it doesn't. We'll see how this comes out when I'm done editing it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
My ears are ringing now, 'cause
fun! Now, time to take on Wily. Why is everything quiet? I can't hear anything. Is my headset dying? Where's my sound? Oh, I just had my music. I had everything muted, so nothing was coming out of my headphones. It wasn't dying. I'm just an idiot. Now, this boss is easy. Seriously, how did I take damage? Because I suck at this game. Which means I suck at all the Mega Man games. Good job, me. Yeah, you just want to stand there, charge, shoot. Do not move until you have a fully charged shot, because it'll take longer if you do so. Because by the time you have a fully charged shot, he'll already lose his invincibility frames. And then, you want to get the drill bombs, because you cannot shoot that with the Mega Buster unless you're using Rush Jet, and then you can only do pellet shots, so it's not a good idea. So, and the drill bomb I forgot to mention is if you press the V button again after firing it, it explodes. So that's what you want to do, is you don't want to hit the machine immediately, you want to make it explode or it's just going to bounce off. So, a couple hits later, a couple hits later, a couple hits later, and something I wish I could have shown off, but I ran out of the rain flush, so I couldn't, which sucks. But if you use Toadman's weapon, you can actually destroy / kill Dr. Wily, and the game just freezes, but because I have a rewind mechanic, I can easily take it back and not have to redo everything. But it's really fun. You should try it if you ever have, like, one use of Rain Flush. Just fire it, he dies, or what I should have done, grab the wire adapter and try to grab his rocket, but now time to take him down for real. Why did I punch my hand? I don't know. My hand's also stained red. No explanation. I'm just going to mention that because I'm trying to talk about stuff. Now, it's the final stage. It's just a hallway with worms and a boss fight. Make sure you have Pharaoh Shot, because if not, this boss is going to be very annoying, difficult, annoying. A third thing. Wait, is it a third thing or a fourth thing? Either way, deal with the worms. If you need weapon energy, just farm for them, but I wouldn't recommend that because it takes forever, because the last time I had to do this, I spent 2 hours farming them, and I hated it. Anyway, listen to this music. I just ran into Dr. Wily because I'm dumb. Now, he's weak to the Pharaoh Shot, so you want to make sure you charge it up, and also make sure that you try to hit him with the fireball, and don't throw it. If you can hit him without throwing it, do that, please, because then you get a second shot that you don't have to charge up for, so that way you can throw it at him immediately. So, if you do what I do here, and you hit him, and then you hold the button down, you can fire another shot at him, doing just as much damage, and not using up as much weapon energy. So, yeah. And it's also possible to actually have Wily accidentally run into the laser, because he teleports around the room randomly, and it's hilarious if you're just standing somewhere and he teleports on top of the fireball. And I didn't get it to happen here, and I wish I could have, but that's how luck works. And Dr. Wily's defeated. Victory music. Anyone notice the smiley face sitting next to Mega Man? We saved the day, and boring ending. Danger. Gotta leave. What was with that? He begs for forgiveness, leaves through a trapdoor, his saucer is for some reason half broken. Skull nuclear explosion. Game ends. Why? They couldn't have thought of anything better? Like, at least in Mega Man 3, which is an unfinished game, they had a better ending than this. What's with the skull nuclear explosion? It doesn't make any sense. Also, that should be much more devastating where it would hit the camera, but I guess not. Unless it's just really zoomed in. And then a boring train ride back to the Mega Man's home, Dr. Light's lab, whatever you want to call it. So, that's it. That's Mega Man 4. So, yeah, I'm probably going to let the credits roll because I've really got nothing to say here other than, well, it was a good run, but Mega Man 4 is one game that I don't go back to as much as the others, but it's still a good game. I would recommend it if you guys want to try and get into Mega Man. It's not bad. You get the charge shot, so you have a much better shot at taking down other bosses. It's not like you're going to be completely underpowered like in the first 3 games, or really Mega Man 9 and 10, because if I had a charge shot, or even the slide ability in Mega Man 9 and 10, when I first played them, it would have been a lot easier, at least in my opinion. I mean, I have no problems with the games now because I'm used to the mechanics in them, because because when I said I was going back to, like, Mega Man 1 and 2, I expected the sliding physics. Well, it's more Mega Man 3 physics without the sliding, which is fine. I really do like that, because I don't have to deal with, like, the slipperiness, and I have to account for that, especially in Mega Man 9. And a little bit of 10, because that would have killed me so many times, but it's just, I would have liked to have a charge shot, or even the slide ability in those games, and yes, you do get to play as Proto Man, but I don't know. And weird old-timey photo. And exciting music now! But I hope you guys enjoyed Mega Man 4, and Mega Man 5 will be up tomorrow morning, even though it's already technically morning when I recorded this. So yay! So, I've really got nothing to say here. I'm just gonna let this roll if you guys are willing to watch this much, but, you know, Drill Man! I forgot to mention Toad Man. But yeah, Mega Man 4, Pharaoh Man! His name didn't pop up, but hey, I'm gonna say it. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I mean, Mega Man 4 is not my favorite out of the 10. Ring Man! But I really do enjoy it. It's a fun game, but it's not one that I like to go back to all the time. Dustman. But I have a bunch more projects planned out, but I do want to finish the classic Mega Man series first. At least before I do Mega Man 11. Dive Man! I don't know why I do why I do it like this, but hey, that's how I'm gonna do it. But yeah, I hope Skullman! I do hope you guys will stick with the series and enjoy it, because I plan on, like, I'm okay uploading 2 videos a day, but I feel that that's too much, especially between some stuff that I have going on at the moment. So, once Mega Man's done, I'm probably gonna cut it back, because I could do, like, I'm still learning editing at the moment, at least at the time of this upload, but I want to have a bit more extra in the video. So once Mega Man's done, because it's super easy to edit at the moment, I'm going to leave it as is. But I will see you guys for Mega Man 5, and hopefully you guys don't mind the more sporadic upload schedule once I get to later games after Mega Man. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.